Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Sunday time, washing laundry or cleaning? So thank you. You guys all are doing amazing job. Rather than figuring out how to survive, all of us are actually thriving. It's times are so bad that whenever I'm talking to anybody in my circle or in the different companies in US and everywhere, most of the people are dicey. They don't know what is going to happen, and that diciness is coming onto them, onto their work. But it is great to see that all of us are actually, rather than thinking about such kind of things, we are doubling down on our creativity or our work. I think that's what is the difference between the companies or the teams that are able to survive and the teams that are not able to, because at this point of time, just the hard work doesn't work. And by the way, last year I took a resolution that I'm going to learn one dish every week and I'm going to cook on Sunday. So I thought that I can share one such recipe. If some of you have not tried it, is absolutely amazing. It's just like dalgona coffee, which doesn't require anything to make, and only 3-4 ingredients, and it tastes amazing. So same as the name is Aglio Olio. So it's an Italian pasta dish. It is so staple. I've heard that, like we eat rice and dal, so frequently, it's the same over there. I'm just going to tell you very quickly how it is done, but you can search online and try it today. Only the main things that are required is olive oil, spaghetti, any type of pasta. I mean, I like spaghetti because it gives me noodle flavor, take me back to my childhood. And third, garlic, a lot of garlic. So the only thing that you require is a pan. Put a lot of olive oil, then just heat it up, put garlic cloves chopped, wait for a time being till it gets golden brown, and you will be very easily able to guess it. Once it is golden brown, you have to put spaghetti into it. Oh, I forgot, sorry. Spaghetti first you have to boil in water with a lot of salt. I said a lot of salt because I like salty spaghetti. So how would you figure out that the spaghetti is ready? You keep boiling and you keep taking out a little bit of spaghetti and check if it's soft or not. Once it is soft, it is ready to put in. You just, once you reach to that particular stage, just take it out, rinse the spaghetti, take all the water, then put that hot spaghetti into that garlicky olive oil, and then just mix it. That's it, just mix it. 3 ingredients. And for your taste, you can, put, if you want, chili flakes or oregano, chili, ketchup, but all of those things are, experimental. You can do that. But I just like these 3 things together. It's awesome. So try this today, Sunday. You may have a lot of time, experiment it, but do watch some YouTube video if you want to get into the very specifics, that how much temperature or how much time I need to do it. But I figured out that, there's no fixed time. It's very simple to do it. Another thing, guys, as I told you last time, that if anyone is facing any problem, please tell us. For example, some of us were not feeling well at home alone. It was locked down, difficult to get medicine. I think we should seriously tell thank you to Pooja and Neeraj, who were still able to arrange the medicine or some of the other things which were very difficult to get at this point of time. So as I said, that this task force is always working every day to figure out whatever problems we are facing and fix it. Someone who was not having a laptop, the charger getting behaving weird, getting those things which are even not essential, getting it out and taking it to a place is really difficult. But these guys are figuring out ways to get it done with safe measure, following it. So that was, I think, everyone. I think I've told this again and again, it is not just one team, like either sales or operations or marketing or PDT. It's not about just the teams that are working on the projects are the only one that are working hard. Every team is working hard and trying to do their best during this particular time. So that's amazing. Very difficult to find such kind of mixture anywhere else. And I can tell you, I've worked on a lot of different teams. Chakshu and me are regularly talking every day, trying to get the pulse of what is happening in the market. We are talking to every client, even the new clients also. So till now, I think the signals are okay. And even if something bad happens, Chakshu and me are the first one to take the biggest cut so that anyone else do not have to suffer anything. But, times are uncertain, we don't know, but as of now, everything looks good. We should be able to pass this through. I really like that how the senior members are also behaving. I really like when Vikas said that I would not let anybody get down just because of this coronavirus or the lack of, revenue not coming in. It was a thought that I was not expecting from anybody else at this point of time, even if a lot of yours experience is high, but not that much. So that level of thought process or the maturity at such a young level is pretty amazing. Same goes for all the people in operational sales that are not letting any deal go at this point of time. So not easy. So that's why I said that at the time of crisis, you become more innovative. You figure out those things also that you would have not let any other time come into your mind. So That's super. Thank you everyone for, I don't know, you learned this on your own or your mentor gave you this or the situations made you do all of this particular thing, but it's, I've not seen this in a lot of other people, even if 5 years, 7 years, 10-year experience, they are just still talking about their manager said this, their manager is not doing work at home and all of that stuff. So this right now may not appear to be much to all of us, but I can tell you that in future, this particular thought process will bring a huge change in how you are going to manage your own teams. They would love you for just how you are thinking at this point of time. So if you happen to make Aglio Olio, do send pictures to me, and maybe we are able to start a new trend of everybody in India is making this Aglio Olio. Thank you very much. Hey, I forgot. You remember I sent an email that everyone should send 5 things that they want to learn, 3 things that their mentor want them to improve on. A lot of emails I received. I think a lot of mentors were hesitant that should they actually share directly those 3 things, not mentioning up and down any kind of facts or any kind of reasoning. This will get people demotivated. This was common by a lot of people who wrote to me, and I think I had one answer. We are at a time where if we don't do this, we are actually taking our team members to the top of the mountain and just throwing like this and not telling them how to skydive. So these 3 pointers are actually, what you want them to improve on so that these guys can skydive. So everyone gets demotivated. It's right. Even I get demotivated when I hear something bad or the things that we have to improve on. It's not demotivated, but not feel good. It's human. But I have realized that those are those 3, 4, 5, 7 hours or maybe that day. But the next day, all that goes off. The only thing that remains is that particular thing needs to be improved. So I believe I will request all the mentors that yes, it may be that people or every one of us may feel bad, but you just share with them. I can tell you that this is the best thing that you can do for them at this point of time. So this was the first common thing, back to first principles. The second common thing I realized is that a lot of people that, who directly work with me, one of their 5 points. So one thing which is common for all of them was they wanted to read more books. I thought we can do a new experiment, and that new experiment could be picking up one book and reading it for all of you, not like how our teacher used to do, but a little bit different way. So this idea struck me because I remember when I was in school, I was not much into reading books. I mean, the one outside the course. So I had a very good friend, and he was like a book savvy. Always have one novel with him, mostly non-fiction, sci-fi kind of thing, because he was that kind of a guy. And all of our friends were going somewhere in the overnight train, and it's so much fun in the different berths. So he got one Michael Crichton book which was on sci-fi, and he used to read one chapter. He was on the top of the berth. He used to read one chapter, and then he used to tell us a story from the top of the berth to all of us friends. And that book is so amazing. Each chapter was filled with so many ideas. You don't know what is going to happen next, and we all used to wait that as soon as he completes the next chapter, he's going to tell us what will happen. And that book had multi-personality disorder. It had time machine. It had the concept of how we see the things that are not there in real when we are alone for a very long time. It was mind-blowing. So at such a young age, even though I was not reading book, I think now I realize that those concepts were pretty out of my circle that I could get to know or learn from there. So I thought that why not try that? I mean, whole objective of reading book is to grasp the knowledge, even if it's come passively. So I thought that I would try that particular part, and I will figure out one time where I'm going to read the book and not read sentence per sentence, but in the same way, telling in a form of a story. And we can hear while cooking or while, when I take bath, I also keep my phone or something on. It could be a podcast, it could be YouTube video, it could be something. So you can also try that. I'm sure all of you have that small Bluetooth speaker, so you just put it on. I got that idea from my brother. He used to do that. He used to switch on some podcast while taking bath, and when I was at a house, I said that this is amazing. At that time is basically I don't do anything, even nothing comes into mind also. So that was a good thing that you can do that. So it's an experiment. We'll do 2 sessions. I will do 2 sessions, and then we'll see if it looks good. We can continue. I thought I will pick one book which I really like. Just hold on. So this is one. It looks opposite to me. It's Find Your Why. And actually, there was a prequel to this book, but that was very abstract. But I really like this book because it actually gave you some very methodological steps of your why. So I really like it. So I'm going to start with this, and hope it's going to be fun for everyone. Aglio Olio pictures. Bye-bye.